Yeah. Hey.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Very good. Leslie Stanwyck and John Sinclair.
Yeah.
You guys are
Yes.
doing good today in the Saskatoon region?
It's actually
Stopped raining.
yeah, it's stopped raining. It's a nice day. It's been very volatile here and temperamental, but it's actually consistent today. No rain.
Yeah, we had the rain yesterday and this morning in Nova Scotia.
Okay.
Oh, did you? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's the weather, right?
It is, certainly. That's what it is. And you guys got a new single coming out July 28th, 22nd, sorry about that.
Yeah.
And like this song is very retro in the way it sounds. Like the quality is good. You know,
Oh, good.
the songwriting style too. I like it. I like it.
Yay.
Yeah, it's got that thing we don't hear now in music.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Cool. Awesome. Awesome.
Where you guys get the inspirations to make something like this, in 2022?
Oh, well, we had a long break from Universal Honey. We put out 7 albums previously. The last one was 2004. So we kind of just are, maybe you could say we were in a time capsule. We kind of write the way we write, and we just kind of got our friend involved to work with us on it, and bring in some more modern elements today to what music is like today. And yeah, it's basically it's a Universal Honey track in 2022. So
Yeah.
are we retro? I don't know. There's
Well, I don't know how you can't be a little retro, especially because of our, the different eras that we've come through. There's something that you love and take from every era of music, whether it's the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, O's, like I think that you take something from every era. I mean, I don't know I don't know, even with someone that just tries to be the most modern, like we have a 15-year-old son, and he plays us so much. It's great because it keeps our ear to the ground too, with a lot of new music, and even hearing a lot of new music from him, we'll always say like, oh, that sounds so like this or that era, and he's like, oh, cool, because he listens to music of all different eras. So yeah, I'm glad that it kind of is reminiscent of past eras and kind of paying respect to those times. But it's also, like Johnny said, you want to move forward and kind of be current.
And we were always a live act. We
Yeah.
played a lot, we toured a lot, so we create music that for the most part we can do live. So
yeah,
as a band, without any augmentation, we could go out with 2 guitars and a drummer and a keyboard player and recreate it. So
Yeah. And do you find that, like the word retro, let's say, that I just brought it up because the songwriting is a little bit different than what we see today in music in a sense. But do you find that not many people are doing that anymore? Like, maybe writing in a certain style and just making it a beautiful song?
Yeah. No, I hear you. Like, I know what you mean. There's a lot of music nowadays that I just think like, I'm not saying all music, but some where it's very formula, or this is how we do things nowadays. There's not a free flowing thing, right? So yeah, I know what you mean. I definitely know what you mean.
yeah, we got a full album's worth coming out after this as well, and for the most part, it's all upbeat and very driving. We wanted to do something that was fun and upbeat, and that we could go and recreate live because we really miss playing live. So
yeah.
And with Universal Honey, you guys are going to be playing some shows this summer, like in your region, somewhere in Canada. What's the schedule looking like?
Probably fall is looking like right now. Just to get the single out there, let people know that we're back at it again, and just to try to build some awareness for that. And then I think, so that'll probably take a couple of months, and then, get out there in the fall time. And like you said, just do regions, like come out and do, different areas. It'd be great to come out to where you are and go to the East Coast. We would love that, like, so much. So, yeah, just to do those pockets kind of. I mean, so funny, hey, nowadays, like, I was starting to say that a lot more nowadays, but nowadays, nowadays, like, bands, we've learned that, when this album was like, we're finished it, singles come out, okay, let's go out on the road. And it's just like, our manager and other people out there are just like, it's not done that way anymore. Like, like, bands don't go out on the road and stay, like, we are road warriors. Like, when we put out our albums, like, we were out when we did the Goo Goo Dolls tour, we were out for a year.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, we wouldn't see home for a long, long time. And, for some reason, and maybe that's because of social media, because they're able to reach a lot of people, that they just now go out and do these little pockets, come home, go out and do another little pocket, come home. And as well as, it is costly to stay out on the road, right?
Right.
Even though bands, that's one way that you make a little bit of money to support yourself, is playing live. But it's a hard thing to do, for sure. So yeah, bands just don't go out on the road anymore. It's very strange. It's like, I feel like I've been in a time capsule for.
So regionally, I guess we can start out by doing stuff regionally. I mean, Regina, Calgary, Edmonton, Winnipeg, we could do those kind of places.
Yeah, and then start going out.
Yeah, we played a duo act last night in Lloyd, and they got a 500-seat theater there. That there's places to play. The smaller cities are now bigger enough there's probably more venues to play than where we're at anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's like that. You guys kept busy throughout the years, with Tucker Lane and all that as well, and just like a lot of projects, campfire settings, and those videos, which I find is very good, and people need to start seeing that that's the way to do it, online, because it grabs a certain uniqueness of the beauty of music and the nature of it. At least that's the way I look at it.
Oh yeah. Oh absolutely. There's something about going to see a band live. There's an excitement that you can't get from watching a video, or like, there's a certain excitement level, when you go to see a band live, that is just, you can't quite recreate it. Although it's still like, I like the Dandy Warhols. They did a live streaming event, like, I was a year ago, I think, for Pete's sakes. And I was kind of excited for that. It almost felt that exciting, like, it was like, oh my God, okay. And then I found out that it wasn't really truly live. It was from a show they had done, and they were streaming it live.
Okay.
And it was kind of a little bit, the level of excitement, I could feel it in me, that just kind of came down a little bit. But even though it was still a great show, and I loved seeing it, but yeah, there's something about seeing that, oh my God, the energy of seeing a live band, yeah, it's hard to recreate that, for sure.
And now the bands are starting to come out again, and it's like, that's a beautiful thing, because when we had the Facebook Live concerts and YouTube, was that all we're going to have for the rest of our lives? And it's like, well, if I have to accept it, and well, life will be good with that. But finally, to see bands. I mean, what do you do? If you like music, you like music. And, but
no kidding. Yeah, I maybe was way too optimistic. I usually try to be half glass full gal. And some people have called me lava lamp girl. But, cause maybe I've got that kind of like hippy dippy thing going. But, I just always felt like this is going to pass. This is going to pass. Like, there's no way I hope and pray that people would fight to just see live music again. Like, that's just something I hope will never, ever go away.
Let's hope the gas prices start dropping too, because it is getting ridiculous, for to get bands to fly over or just to do anything. So what's going on?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy out there. That'll pass too. I remember when see, that's I guess this is the wisdom of getting older, is that I do remember a time when the people were lined up at the gas stations in the 80s. I think there was a gas shortage and gas prices were crazy high. So it all passes. It all comes and it all goes.
No, that's good. Like, let's say this is the 30th anniversary of the band, Universal Honey. What are we going to see special, coming out? We got the album coming out in this summer, I presume.
Yeah, I think
probably September.
Probably September, because again, we'll probably work that single for a bit there.
Launch another single and then put the record out.
Yeah.
We have a collection of unreleased material that we will be putting out. We have demo collections that we'll be putting out.
Lots of music.
And just more of us. We'll be like trying to get places to play shows, and it's almost to the point where you got to be invited to play now.
Yeah, yeah.
or have something special to offer. And we've been away for a while, so we're gonna come back and.
Well, the 30th anniversary, we're gonna do vinyl.
Yeah, we're gonna
for the album.
Yeah.
We're gonna offer some specials there, with the vinyl. And of course, we're gonna do some cool T-shirts and stuff like that, and have some cool merch. And so I think I think the vinyl's gonna be pretty special because we haven't printed vinyl before, and this will be our 8th album.
Wow.
So yeah.
And when you're on vinyl, I guess it's the best thing, because the people for some reason need that vinyl.
Yeah. Yeah,
can't be happy with just a regular CD, cheap production,
Yeah, that's right.
But, yeah. It's getting
crazy. Jason, do you have a turntable at home where you listen?
Of course I do, yes.
What do we look at? Wait a second. It's right there.
Well, look at that.
Look at the big, huge speakers. Those are Johnny's pride and joy.
Yeah, you gotta have a big
vinyl family.
System. Yeah, I like vinyl as well personally, but I like CDs too because it's easier to manufacture, easier to get autographed at a concert, than to bring the vinyl. But
that's right.
It is the rock and roll business, or whatever it is you want to call it now, and we just have to have fun. But
that's right.
Yeah, your product's gonna sound great. I'm sure the album's gonna kick ass.
Oh, it's so good.
We're really proud of it. I say that every time, but
but we're excited about this one.
We've had 18 years to analyze what we've done in the past, and this one is like, okay, I think we got it right 100% this time.
Yeah, it's so good from start to finish.
12 songs. It's just it's good.
It's kick-ass.
Well, that's good. And just to go back and dig out the demos and unreleased material to offer the fans, that is special in itself too.
Yeah, totally.
Because a lot of people don't share that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's true. Yeah.
So, congratulations, and hopefully you guys get a great summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. You too. Are you doing anything for the summer, or are you going anywhere? Are you just hanging out at home?
Hanging out the province and Nova Scotia, and just do the regular stuff down here. Play a few concerts here and there. Go to concerts.
Yeah.
Go to a few festivals. Stay around, I guess.
Yeah, that's what we like to do in Saskatoon because it's actually nice weather finally, right? So we like to enjoy it, and we have a jazz festival here that has absolutely no jazz music in festival, but anyway. No, I shouldn't say that.
Well, there are some local jazz artists. They bring in a few, but we're going to see Lucinda Williams at the jazz festival this week. So.
Okay. It's like that too, because the summer goes so quick. Why can't I enjoy summer in my region too? And
exactly.
And instead of just going somewhere else and just boop, everything's over and we're in winter time again.
Yeah.
I know.
No, thank you. Not right now.
Yeah. No, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. True. Well, you guys have a beautiful evening, and very nice talking to you.
Yeah, it was great talking to you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason. It was
Yeah.
nice to talk to you and meet you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks so much for this.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take care too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.